We meet Null in Dark World, who is the leader of symbiotes and is captured and in a prison. The symbiotes had captured him, and now he has found Codex, the key to his escape, and he is happy. He orders Xenophage to find Codex and bring it to him, and Xenophage leave for Earth from there. Eddie and Venom are on Earth 616 due to Doctor Strange's spell, and are talking to a bartender. They are suddenly transported back to their Earth 688, and Venom wants a drink and goes to bar. He prepares the drink and destroys the bar, and Eddie sees the news about Patrick, who is Carnage. Eddie is being blamed for his death, and police are searching for him, and he decides to go to New York. He leaves money at bar which has some Venom symbiote on it, and we see cameras are tracking Eddie. He hears some noise and goes to check it and finds many dogs captured in cages for fighting purpose. Some goons come and ask him to leave and threaten to kill him, and Eddie transforms into Venom and attacks. He fights with the goons and defeats them, and Venom then eats their heads, and they free all dogs and leave. We see one Xenophage is following them and military also following Eddie, and we meet General Rex. He comes and collects the symbiote sample and questions the bartender about Eddie and Venom. We meet scientist Teddy, who has a dream about her twin brother when they were young and on beach. Her brother died due to lighting, and she wakes up scared and sees a message from Rex on her mobile. Rex is bringing Patrick, and he is alive, and Teddy gets ready and goes towards Area 51 where she works. The government is closing Area 51, and we see Rex arrive and see acid being used to destroy all things. Teddy also comes and goes to the underground secret lab, where all symbiotes are captured and kept. She meets Rex, who informs her about Patrick, and we see the lab is quite big and many people work here. They meet Dr. Sadie, who tells them Patrick has merged with another symbiote which has kept him alive. Sadie puts the Venom sample in a jar, and we see Patrick is alive and has some breathing difficulty. Teddy and Rex wear safety suits and go to meet Patrick and ask him why are symbiotes here on Earth. Patrick says they are hiding here from Null and says he has sent Xenophage to look for a key. He has seen the future and it has darkness in it, and Patrick screams in pain, and all look scared hearing this. We see Venom and Eddie are traveling on a plane, but are tracked by Xenophage, who attacks them. They fight, and Venom pushes it in plain wing and jumps off plane and parachutes towards the desert. We see Martin and his family, who on a road trip to find and see aliens, and Xenophage falls on ground. It reassembles itself and is alive again, and Eddie lands in desert and asks about the creature that attacked. Venom says they are called Xenophage and are working for Null, and they are looking for a codex. Venom shows Eddie that in past Eddie was killed, and Venom brought him back to life, and they became one. As a result, a codex was created, and which is a key which is required to free Null from his prison. Xenophage can see Codex when Venom is in full form and track it, and Codex will be destroyed if anyone from Eddie or Venom dies. They find a horse, and Venom transforms it into symbiote and rides it fast, and Eddie is scared. Rex sees all symbiotes he has captured are here, and says a meteorite crash brought them here. He doesn't believe they are harmless, and a soldier informs Rex about sighting Venom in desert. The horse takes a break to drink water, and the soldiers attack it, and the horse throws Eddie in water. Venom also jumps in water to save Eddie, who is caught in water current, and soldiers follow them. They jump in water, and Eddie fights them and kills one soldier, and others try to capture him. Venom transforms in fish and attacks them, and all fall down the waterfall, and Venom fully transforms. Xenophage tracks the codex and jumps in water and saves Venom, and the soldiers start attacking it. Eddie escapes, and Xenophage kills all and leaves, and Rex sees this and informs Teddy about it, and is angry. Eddie is sad to kill someone, and Teddy meets Patrick, who transforms fully in symbiote, and talks to them. He says he can sense other symbiotes, and says Null sent Xenophage to hunt and kill Venom for Codex. He says Null must never get Codex or else he will come and destroy the entire universe and everything. He can be stopped by destroying Codex by killing Eddie or Venom, and Rex agrees and decides to kill them. Eddie meets Martin and his family, who offer him some food and introduce him to his kids. Venom doesn't like food and throws it, and Eddie says he is going to New York, and Martin is happy to know. He invites Eddie to join them to Las Vegas, and Eddie agrees, and Martin says they are going to Area 51. It's their dream to watch aliens, and they leave and sing songs, and Venom also enjoys them and sings. Later, Leaf gives a chocolate to Eddie and says he is scared of aliens, and Eddie says aliens are not real. Eddie sees a picture, and Martin says it's called Narika, which one sees at time of death, and it opens the mind. They arrive at Vegas, and Martin gives some money to Eddie, and they say their goodbye. Eddie says he has no money to rent car, and decides to go casino to win some money, and Venom agrees. Security doesn't allow them to enter because of their dress, and Venom gets angry and knocks him out. They see a drunk person with suit peeing in corner, and they go to him and knock him out and take his suit. They easily go in casino, and Venom makes Eddie play slot machine, and he loses all his money he has. Venom gets angry, and Eddie sees Mrs. Chun in casino playing, and she is winning a lot of money. She invites them to her suite for party, and a soldier informs Rex that Eddie was seen in Vegas. He informs his superiors about this, and in the room, Chun asks Eddie to be ready for dance. Eddie doesn't like this idea, but Venom doesn't listen and transforms, and Xenophage can track him. Venom and Chun dance and enjoy and have a lot of fun, and Xenophage locates Venom and arrives at the hotel. It jumps through the window and attacks, but Eddie transforms and it cannot track the Codex anymore. Rex and his men also come in a helicopter and capture Venom and Eddie separately and take them away. Xenophage follows them and goes in the base. Martin and his family arrive at Area 51 and are happy. They go inside, and Teddy asks Sadie to put Venom with other symbiotes, and she goes down to see Venom, and Martin sees a tower. He says they will find better view from up, and they all go towards the tower and climb it and wait for aliens. Eddie wakes up and realizes Venom is not with him, and Patrick tells him to use other symbiotes here. He must fight Null's army and stop him for coming here, and Teddy comes to talk with Eddie. Rex comes and says he is in charge now, and Sadie releases Venom, who merges with Eddie and transforms. Xenophage comes and starts attacking everyone, and Patrick comes to help him but is killed. Venom goes out and says to release all symbiotes, and Xenophage comes to attack Venom and soldiers. The other symbiotes take other human as hosts and start fighting Xenophage and distract him. Venom decides to go outside to save the humans here, and Teddy picks up a symbiote, and Martin and his family are waiting outside. They see Xenophage and other symbiotes fighting and get scared, and all symbiotes fight together. Rex and soldiers fire at Xenophage to stop him, and Eddie runs from there and sees Martin and his family. He goes up to meet them and makes them meet Venom and asks them to leave as it's dangerous. Rex fires a missile at Xenophage, which causes a truck to crash in tower, and Martin and his family fall. Eddie saves their lives, and they all see Xenophage come back to life and scream loudly to call someone. Null sends other Xenophages to help him, and everyone sees more of them arriving here and are scared. Eddie asks Teddy to take Martin and his family away, and he sees a bike and decides to distract Xenophage. He transforms and rides the bike, and all Xenophages start following him, and Rex shoots them from above. They shoot a large pile of ammunition and think Xenophages are killed, but are attacked by them. Rex tries to shoot them but is attacked and captured by one, and Eddie and Sadie decide to save him. They use helicopter blades to attack it and free Rex, but see he is badly injured, and Eddie is attacked by another Xenophage. Martin comes and saves his life, and one Xenophage attacks Sadie and eats her symbiote and throws her away. They see more xenophages coming, and Venom drags Eddie to a helicopter and sees he is badly injured. Venom sees they cannot run and says he always wanted to see the Statue of Liberty and asks Eddie to be ready for fight. They go out and transform in Venom and then start capturing all xenophage and starts merging with them. He tells Rex to start the acid tank and goes inside and throws Eddie out and says he'll never forget Eddie. Rex starts the acid machine and Venom and xenophage start dying, and Eddie is shocked to see this. Venom gives Eddie a shield to protect him from acid, and Teddy and Sadie run from there to save themselves. Rex uses a grenade and destroys the acid tanks and Venom with it, and Teddy uses the symbiote with her and transforms in one and saves Sadie from explosion. Martin and his family safely escape from there, and Teddy sees she has new powers, and Eddie gets unconscious. Later, Eddie wakes in a hospital and meets an army officer who tells him Venom is dead. They have cleared Eddie's name from all crimes for his help in Area 51, and he must keep this a secret. Later, Eddie travels to New York remembering his time with Venom and sees the Statue of Liberty. Null says since Venom is dead, all planets are now in danger and will fall to him. Later we see the bartender escape from Area 51, and we see a black cockroach crawls out next to a broken bottle which had a sample of the Venom symbiote.